Hello folks, Leo here from Leo's Golf, and I'm back today with another video featuring the Vtrack launch monitor. And specifically today we're testing out the latest update to their Vtrack Toolkit version 2.8.8, which dropped early in the morning here in North America. I'm also letting you know that this particular update has released the ability for you to now add two video cameras. I'm using today an Osbot webcam as the front view camera, and I'll be using a Kayton camera for the rear view of the swing to give you an idea as to what these cameras might perform like. My particular environment here is basically using a pin light over the hitting area and then one light just shining up towards the ceiling for ambient light, and plus of course the projector. Okay, so sit back, relax. I'm going to go through some shots with different clubs and we'll discuss what's going on. Also stay tuned because there's a really important little tidbit that I'm going to provide regarding the balls being used with the system. Okay, thanks. So just sit back, relax, and here we go. Okay, so first shot I'll hit is pitching wedge. Let me just go in and keep everything tidy. Use my box here, and I'm gonna actually club up. Use that. There we go. Gap wedge. I went too far. Pitching wedge. Okay. Okay. About 103 yards. Spin 8,800. That's good for me for a pitching wedge. I don't put a lot of spin on the ball, so I'm happy with that. I am using, by the way, the fixed balls with logos, and you can see that they do read. If you're watching, you can see the screen, the arrows go green, as well, and the launch monitor goes green. But I do want to point out something to you before I go any further. So that's a newer ball, if you will. If I take a ball that's a little older that we've used for a while, and you know the paint or the markings have kind of become more dim, watch what happens. It may not read, and in fact that's what's going on right here. So really important. I'll move it to another position. It might read because they're a little better. Nope, still not. But here, I'll bring back the other ball. And look at that, it reads. So here, I'm going to pick them up and show them to you. This is the newer ball. And here's the ball that's been in play for quite a while, or a while anyway. And you can see the logos are still there, but they are faded or they are worn. And so the device is not picking them up. And I find that really, really interesting. So they must have done a lot of work on mapping the balls in order to improve on spin. So kudos to them, I suppose, for that. It could be a source of frustration if you're not using newer balls. So I thought I'd throw that tip in there early, in case you all start sending in information to the Laon people saying, hey, your device isn't working, it's not tracking my balls. One more. That one's over 10,000. Did get up higher too. So yeah, totally acceptable to me. So I'll move on now maybe to a 6-iron, let's say. Let's go down. Set to 6. Hopefully I can hit a couple straight shots for you. Not very long, that's for sure. It's out there, but about 7,000 spin with a 6-iron. Yeah, you know. I don't think I would complain about that. I think that's good. Especially for me, I don't normally get that kind of spin out of the 6-iron. Try it again. You know, I'd hazard to almost even say it's a bit high. But they do say when you're outdoors, you do tend to spin the ball more. That one's going to be left. Yeah, I felt like it. Oh boy. But again, up around 7,000 or so. You can see my balls are landing over there on the left of the enclosure area to validate the fact that In fact, they're going left. I'll hit one or two more of these to try and redeem myself. Wow. Oh, what happened there? No read. So there's your situation where it's not tracking the ball. I don't know if I took one of the older ones or newer ones, to be honest. I think it's one of the newer ones. Yeah, it's there. It's tracked. So this could become an issue for some folks. Not sure what it's all about, but I'm putting it out there. Hopefully people are watching from Laon and they'll make note. That one's a hook. Wow. They're more likely to comment on my swing, and I wouldn't blame them. Okay. That spin number's up there though again. That is higher than it used to be for me for sure on this device. Let's see if I can hit one half decent shot. Come on, 6-iron. That's better. Okay. Interestingly, down to about 5,000, which, you know, still a tad higher than what I'm normally seeing. But the shot was okay. Hit it closer to the center of the club. And I think that's acceptable. So I'm going to move on now to a hybrid. Pick a 4. Okay, ball's tracking. I'm going to nudge it again just to see that it is. Yep, it is. Let's see if I can hit a couple of shots that are decent. That's better. Seems like the last one where I move on, I seem to, I don't know if I focus more or what it is, but that's more indicative of what I should be able to do. Spins about 4,000 with a, you know, just under 4,000, I guess, with the hybrid. Believable. I'm not gonna, again, not gonna question that. So we'll move to a 3-wood now. Folks, if I can help anybody with a device, please get a hold of me, Leo at leosgolf.com. Or you can check our website out, leosgolf.com/Vtrack. You get lots of information there about the device. Here's 3-wood. That was very groundy, but it's out there. Not going to get the distance. Yeah. Okay. Let's try again. That's going to fade a bit. Yep. Same sort of thing. But there's that 2,000 spin or so with a 3-wood. Believable. Okay. Now we'll move on to the dreaded driver. Let's see what fun awaits me. So down, club down, grab a ball. Now, folks, I use a bird tee connected to a string and an old grip, and it helps with you know, not having to chase around the bird tee all the time. So I don't know if you can use that as a tip on your end, but if it helps, by all means, try it. Okay. 3,000 spin, I mean, maybe a tad high for me, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, it felt like I hit it okay for me. 88 swing speed, getting 200 yards, carries, pretty good. Try another one. Pulled a bit. Same kind of speed. Yeah, higher. Got up there. 6,000 spin. Wow. Side spin 344, so it did stay straighter. Interesting. I would say that it is in fact keying in more on spin for sure. I don't remember spin like that previously, but that's believable if that went out the top of the club sort of thing. One more here. Yeah. Again, a little higher, 4,000 or so spin, VLA 12, but believable. Side spin was down, so kept the ball straighter. Okay, so there you have it. A quick demo of going through some clubs. Okay, folks, well, that'll wrap everything up for today. Thanks for coming along and watching this video. I appreciate it. Hopefully you've gained some insight in regards to the new 2.8.8 update, and we've seen that it reacts well spin-wise. We did see the issue in regards to using worn PIX balls compared to fresher balls, so take note of that. That's important. I hope that solves a few problems out there, because I suspect it'll come up for some other folks. But overall, stable. The swing camera integration worked flawlessly for every shot, and I think they're headed in the right direction here. So let's hope that things continue along this path and we have fewer hiccups and more improvements. Again, if you'd like to get a hold of me, it's info@leosgolf.com, or you can visit our website. It's leosgolf.com/Vtrack for specific information on the Vtrack. If you're looking for any other equipment, please get a hold of me. You can always comment here in the video as well. And of course, if you'd like to help out the channel so I can spread the word a bit more, I'd appreciate a like, and even a subscription would be fantastic. But until the next video, take care, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.